Koji, what the hell? Koji, what the hell? How? What? Oh shit! Your bank account. Oh my god, your bank. Holy shit! Thank you. Holy shit! Oh. Holy shit! I don't know why. Why, Koji? I will. Thank you. I was just about to tell everyone about the dental procedure I had the other day. Damn! You're a mad lad, and you know it.
That was abrupt. I'm just gonna go ahead and just start putting that back in again because that was way too good. Hold on. I don't know where I got it from. Hmm. I know. Tons of fun. Yeah. All right. Blah, blah. Mug. fucking digging that. Look at how much I'm looking at the rest of the Ah, damn it. Nobody else feeling fucking hype. Fucking got a dating sim for crying out loud. Looks great. No, no, I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking. What do you want? Oh, okay. Damn, turn the music down. There you go. And you're very much welcome, Mr. Farah. And hello there, folks, my ladies. Why, it's not quite there yet, but it's getting there, folks, my ladies. Thank you. Still some clouds. Wow. How about now? No, I can't be loud because now. That's actually okay, my friend's my God. Oh, what's one going on? And there. Now that's over with. Hello, everybody, and welcome to my fucking stream, dear Jesus. And again, hello there, Butterfly Lady. Hello there, Lucid, and hey there, Pyra. I'm glad that you enjoyed your subbies. So, I I don't know how in the world the music was louder than me, but alright then. Speaking of music that's louder than me, let's get into fucking this game. This fucking game. This game! My God! KFC. Ah! I just got hit by the chicken. I can't. Uh. Ow! Jesus H. Christ. We're back at this godforsaken game again. Ugh. Alright. I went straight down to one viewer. You all knew what you were getting into the moment that you got into here. I don't want to fucking say. I don't even know why you would think that it's a fucking offense, but anyway. I should have enough. But yeah, hello everybody. My name is Coach Kistamar, and I'm here to say I hope that you all are having yourselves a wonderful day. I'm currently going to be playing a very wonderful game called I Love You, Colonel Sanders. There's no other intro that I can be able to be fitting onto this. Let's fucking continue on, shall we? My God. And hopefully my godforsaken frame rate and all that lovely jargon doesn't decide to say, hey, fuck you, Koji. Because it's currently raining right now, so it's gonna be great. This is good. We want chicken and biscuit. Nugget, biscuit, nugget, and biscuit, nugget. How have I not been able to fucking sing that song the entire time I've been fucking playing this? Which is a total of now 2 days. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark, more than a little spooky.
Leaving you. Yes.
No, no, wait, what's going on? Hello there, Mia. How's it going? I think I already went through this. Yeah, about my mashed potatoes. Before you, listen, we already went through all this. Why are you getting all choked up? Oh yeah, that's right. Because I'm in a way to find you more inspired now that maybe perfect. Colonel looking super hot. Indeed he is. But by any chance, I'm doing well. How about you? Now might be the perfect time to tell him that you're developing feelings for him so fucking suddenly. This was literally the first day. Colonel Santos. Yes, Koji. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hold on. I got a voice for him. I had a voice for him. Yes, sir, Koji. There's something I need to tell you. Who's it right there? There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you, shut up! I'm the one here saying to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. And yes, Mia, oh my fucking god, this fucking game, you wouldn't believe. Forget him! We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. And this fucking guy appears. The Sporkmonster is here to fight the hero. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level? Be afraid. Be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster. See? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just coincidence? Oh, wait, hold on. I almost forgot that this fucking game has music. Anyway, resume. Thank you. But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Well, I'm just gonna fucking attack this guy. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Sporkmonster. Sporkmonster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. fuck you! You decide to go on the attack again! It worked last time, right? Cook with love does 1 damage! Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself because it's motherfucking mashed potatoes. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening, this is not happening, this is not happening." Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses utilitential. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. You decide to go on the attack. Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce into the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. How fucking goddamn feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot Pie Power Pinch! Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage! Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Last time I spared him, but I'm gonna leave this up to you, lovely degenerates. Should I forget mercy and finish him, or should I spare this wretched mashed potato wretch? Alright, right now, I don't know whenever the fucking reconnection decides to go ahead and occur. I think I got everything fucking handled. My head is starting to... Can't quite steamy in here. Leave it up to chance! You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said. The Spork Monster scutters off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it was Borko. Huh. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams, you are together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. These dreams are weird. You awake on day 2. In an attempt to process the wild visions you had, were they memories or premonitions? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about your secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You cannot believe he really used. But then there was this secret ingredient that the Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? That's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You made up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you could tell her about the encounter of the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own.
Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank.
Like, him? Like? Yeah.
I know, it sounds like it's moving so fast, but there's something about him. I like him. I like him. We got to talking after class. He's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders.
She's talking about a goddamn robot!
Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school?
No, but that does make complete sense.
Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also convertible that he himself rode at the front of the homecoming parade.
Anyways, words are stupid. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in the pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders.
You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend the University of School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now?
I mean, we definitely connected yesterday.
Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess?
Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great! Yes! Yes, I am fucking great! You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? However, you don't tell her that you know the second ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up.
A secret ingredient?
Yeah, as I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. Dot, dot, another fucking dot. Dot, dot, and several other fucking dots.
So, this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a loving man approached me in this botanical garden where I was wandering.
This can't be good.
He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own.
Please, Miriam, don't tell me.
So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I've ever tasted.
I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here.
Whatever. Anyhow, we both shared an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about the new spices.
Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone.
Please, please, please! That would be the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders.
What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? I'm definitely gonna need your fucking help here. I have been making several arguments in my head about this exact fucking day. This is the point where I was like, I gotta end it here, because God almighty, this is gonna be bad. And then I'm all alone. You see, if I tell her the ingredient Colonel Sanders told me, the shower thoughts with Koji, by the way. If I told her the secrets that Oh, the fucking music is starting to distract me. How are you always... Alright. That feels a lot better than me. Anyway. So. Here's my dilemma. You see... I just got... The shower thoughts with Koji, by the way. I just got done thinking about this. Because if I tell her the secret ingredient to Colonel Sanders, what if that mysterious man that tells her about the spices was Colonel Sanders himself? Who knows? Maybe a pen pal it is. For all I fucking care. Maybe she just... this is like a test. So if I make up a fake ingredient, or I just... Worst fucking case scenario, if I tell her the fake ingredient, messes up her relationship with the other dude, and she won't be my best friend anymore. That's worst case scenario. Personally, I don't like betraying the trust of people whenever it comes to secrets. That's a personal issue. So, sorry, best friend. I keep my secrets. You quickly think of the fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about... It was... Eye of Newt. I know. It sounds like some sort of witch's potions, but what can you do? Eye of Newt. Wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes and cherry blossom petals fill the air. Why are you on a horse? It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. On a fucking horse! Why? Why is he riding on a horse? Why would I run to him? Why would I seem so desperate? Then again, if I don't go to him, then the other chick will piss on it. You decided the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up into the back of the stallion. Why? And you'll ride away together. I'll show her good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel! However, your sudden movement surprised the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. And, you know, good on you, game. You got me. The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision. Oh, God. Oh, Koji. I'm here to deliver you a message. Not this guy. It is important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end. So you know it's serious. I have been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Why do you need a return? Only you can save me. All you need to do is to repeat my name 3 times. What the fuck is... Oh, God. And that name is... But before he could continue, you suddenly awake. Ah, jeez. You awake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices, or is that just his natural season mask? That's a little bit too forward. Maybe he shouldn't be riding a horse to school, or maybe he shouldn't be running up, or maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's all to say, who was in the wrong here? But one thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. That got me hearts with him! I thought I was being a smartass! And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something pretty bad. By the way they are hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad! You try to get a peek over at Van Van's hulking shoulder. Why his shoulder and not hers? But he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you act more like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? What? I want to roll to be able to. I want to roll stealth. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You can hear Van Van utter something that sounds like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try to cover your tracks and improvise with an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. Why? You finally get to look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. Why am I not the one having the book? Why didn't Colonel Sanders grab the fucking book? It's the same book that wait, hold on. It's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't been studying the book. They've got a pop pinned in the wall. What? They've got pop pinned to the wall. And they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. Why? Lip like. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Frank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzzzt. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a sand mixer. Van Van, why? Why are you attacking a fucking robot? Van Van jumps to attack Clink, but Clink shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. You know? Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over for me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely you must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town. My tiny legs are very, very tired. That's super goddamn adorable. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Sprinkles stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face. Down, boy, down! Off toppin'! How do you know German? Anyway, that command shouted by Colonel Sanders have snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Sorry, I got a little carried away. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the clever history of my favorite bowl, the chicken. What? You want to pay attention to the lesson? Truly, you do. Which is why, in 1776, at signing the Declaration of Independence, there was chicken first signed. I'm delving into fucking madness! Which is why, in 1776, at the signing of I can't finish this sentence. I really can't. I had to try, though. I had to do it. For the fans! What fan? Well, the one that's blowing in my fucking face! Anyway, which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss the most... you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, cozy. Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? I don't think sampling the dog biscuits are going to be a wise decision. I think that's a snack. There's a glass of water there. I mean, I wouldn't mind that. Shimmering pepper. We're gonna try the shimmering pepper. A brightly colored pepper stands out from all the other items. It sparkles in the most eye-catching way. So naturally, you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. Why? However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe once a fucking again. My friend. This guy again. I'm here to give you an important message. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I've got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through. To fulfill the prophecy, you must. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Amen. You come to and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. I guess I should have taken a water. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure that he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the godforsaken charts. You know what? Piss on this! You're on! A bunch of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in, and if I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Fool! Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption there, Koji. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkles steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness, please. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sports court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. What? Just then a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, "Timer ready!" That's what I'm talking about. I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope it's a message that lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now it's my chance to shine. What the fuck are you going on about, Ashley? I want to beat you myself. What? You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. Yes, I bet I could. Probably with corn, maybe mac and cheese. Who the hell knows? Maybe perchance have mac and cheese in a bowl with chicken. And mashed potatoes. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. What in the hell, KFC dating sim? It is zero. You have no idea the madness that I just fucking got done going through, and I haven't been able to go through any sort of reconnecting bullshit yet. Please, for the love of God, stay with me, or else my sanity will go away from me. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does the water boil at? Fuck. That's wrong! Fuck! What are you thinking, Koji? Get your head in the game! You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know how Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices did he use? He said 11. That's right. You may not know all of the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've gotten some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers you the most flavor? That's wrong! Fuck! I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for you to have some dog jokes. Next question. Your classmates is rooted for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive! When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day, you meditate you meditate on his advance. Hey, how's it going, Macedonian? In the middle of making dinner? That's great. Thank you for working with me. Meditate on his advance and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness energy. So, where does it come from? That's right! This is your shot, and you're not going to miss it. I got 2 out of the fucking 4 questions correct. You truly shut the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? It's sizzling. What's wrong? What? Don't make me get the spray ball. Is this the end? Yep! Yeah, I want to try again. I don't know what the fuck was going on there. I was fucking panicking, man. They gave me a fucking 10-second timer. What the fuck? Why would you give me a 10-second timer in a goddamn dating sim? Before anyone can ask, because you're on. Like your gumption, be watching me. Yes, watch me. Watch me, you handsome hunk of a fucking colonel. Anyways. Turn on the timer! I stand corrected. You know, some shit can always glow like a fucking diamond like her. Let's do this. Fucking panic mode. Hungry sisters. Oh, thank God. Now, how has you ever gotten into school without knowing that? When I get to rub,
When I get to rub my furry belly, let that enticing offer motivate you.
you're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know what kind of it's 11. That's right. You might not know all the ingredients, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Networking intensifiers. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. Gratitude. That's right! Okay. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You gotta pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day, you meditate on his advance and draw energy from that place. That's right! This is your shot, and you're not going to miss it. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. Bubbling. That's right! Fuck! Silence was the one. Let me get straight to the next question. I believe in you, Koji. He's actually cheering you on. Why are you cheering me on? Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders on his fucking horse that he rode into school with. Why? How many spoonfuls of gravy? Wait, what are you thinking? Get your mind back into the conversation. What are you talking about? You're Australia on a desert island, only one desert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk. Well, I know, right? What? You know what? You shouldn't be focusing on you're falling behind. I don't even know. You know, you really struggling to keep up at the station. Ashley has already begun planning his helmet substitution. Color of a complex to make up time. You toss your biscuit into a dough and stand mixer as you do so the crowd. What do you mean, yikes? What do you mean? What do you mean?
I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch.
Or
You might not have any hands, but Koji does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed.
there's an easy way and a hard way. Don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed.
Koji, no!
Before you're not fast, your hands get stuck. It's immediately crushed quickly by the spinning beers. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Why? Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What do you mean? What did I do? What you often find is the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop your you do it. Yeah, okay. Hold on. Wait a minute. My brain has to be able to fucking process what the fuck just happened.
That's too bad.
And here I am. Oh shit. Thank you for the follow. For 11 months and 19 days. Almost there, Lucid.
Too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No. This wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Koji's injury.
You see Sprinkles begins to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish.
But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert.
What the piss is this?
Under the white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of desserts, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Koji to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand.
Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. What piss?
Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese, croquette, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream, 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée.
Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed, as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley?
Oh, you.
As he places his sauce-covered finger onto his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something in his ear. Dapper sauce sticks onto his mustache. I'm gonna internalize my rage. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. What the hell? Your flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they'll fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed of your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult inside of you. A storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. I'm pulling up a goddamn picture of fucking Colonel Sanders right the fuck now! Pulling it up! It's doing. It's done. Colonel motherfucking Sanders. That's salsa. Why did I spell salsa? Colonel. Yep, there it is. Colonel Sanders. Pulling up a picture of him. Alright. Tell me. Fucking tell me now! What the fuck? How the hell? Wait a minute here! This is the man that you guys are claiming are fucking beautiful. Hold on. Right here! 40 years old, he made this fucking Kentucky Fried godforsaken chicken. Why is that in that? What do you mean that Colonel Sanders was in fact very horny? Why is this a thing? Uh, It looks like he's barfing in that picture. No, he's signing an autograph. Isn't that sweet? Is he flipping a bird? No, he's not. He's just shaking his fist. Like, I'm not stupid. I refuse. But why? Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. What the fuck? I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner into a gunfight. I lost my innocence when I picked up a firearm and put a bullet in my rival. He survived for a while, anyhow. Thank you, fucking Thunder, for that dramatic fucking reveal. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. He's fucking 40. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money could deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changed his focus, you could see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! What the? Just as your moment grows intimate, you are interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before. You prepared for the worst. Borko? It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back, but after that whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore. But I just wanted to say I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like to have to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? Aw, thanks, Borko. I didn't realize that the sparking monster's name is Borko. I'm glad that there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of the night really can rile a person up. Yeah. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I know that it is strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always a spark monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no, I was a golden retriever. Fucking what? But I was still a student. Well, until one day, some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a harsh enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook. Precisely. I had to procure a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way, I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. This is really hard to be able to fucking speak in this kind of voice. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there. It sounds like that there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Koji, together, I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway, and we can discuss. A personal invite! You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside... If I could zoom in! Can I zoom in? Hold on. No, aw, damn it! Can I zoom in, please? Pretty please! Aw, look at this! This is fucking Colonel Sanders, right here. Colonel Sanders as a baby with a fucking goatee! What the fuck? Yep, there's his business partner. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you've lived an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure, if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. I'm starting to have that same lift going on here. Tell you what. Anyway. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? You know, from one fucking secret to another, he's entrusted me with his secret. It's only fair to reveal it. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in headfirst. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. Fucking God! What? The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw. I fucking hate coleslaw. God damn, I fucking hate coleslaw. You chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl.
you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire the taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him warm, but he seems a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be a perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room, there are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then it goes to student pops up. Oh, are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I've never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? Let me just tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window and crack, and the ghost of student is swept out with a breeze. Tap. Oh God. Piss and vinegar. Take a closer look at the urn sitting on the nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it... No! Don't wipe off the... It says, here lie the ashes of my past careers of business failures. Ugh. Poor guy. I want to touch the chicken. I'm touching the chicken. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner of the table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic. It's real! Oh yeah, Koji, did I tell you about this girl? You didn't tell me about her, but you tell me that she is interested in you. And now that you're not seeing her, good on you, that boy. Apparently the chicken's real. Taxidermy? Must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Man of God-forsaken man. She's 6'3" and in the gym, and she does MMA, and she's nice, and oh my God, yeah, she is fucking perfect, especially for you. Oh my God. Must be where he keeps the secret apps. You think for a moment, what number is important? Then it dawns on you. No. Huh. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? I don't want to open the door yet. Oh, frame for there's an actual fucking photo of Sanders. Shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks together and appear to be cheering, seeing them. That's not the what. Bro, I fucking had a mental breakdown in Pyre Stream about how good she is. You look closely to see the short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of the secret herbs and spices? The adorable baby boy crawls across the floor from the goatee and mustache combo he sports. She's trying. What's she trying? At least. What's Pyre trying? And I don't know why you had a mental breakdown to Lucid. Yes, I understand she must be fucking perfect for you. I mean, Jesus Christ. Enjoy a little bit from the goatee. You figured that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. Well, that or maybe the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded. Am I right? Ha! Ha! Poking fucking fingers. What are you poking at me for? There's a candle. A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly scotched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer of '69? No. It's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's a
Tapping on the item to discover more about the Colonel. It's comb. A lock of silver hair was woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silver in color. It's actually made of spun silver. Anywhere else? Poking? I don't want to poke on the door yet. No more chicken. No more pictures. Okay, fine, there's a door. And Koji, she's a goth girl, and she's thick and all the right. Oh my Jesus H. Christ, Sir Lucid, you definitely did find the fucking perfect girl now, didn't you? You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off of its hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. Give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket.
Aww.
I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! You forgot to take it off. Of course she's actually perfect. That's absolutely fucking great. I'm glad that she's fucking phenomenal for you, buddy. And also, ah, God, which one am I supposed to choose here? Should I lie to him, say that I was cold? I don't know what he means by big moment. Maybe fess up and tell the truth. Maybe it'd be better. That way it's not awkward. Because making the big mood, that just makes it even more fucking awkward. Yeah, and get this, she has a side girl and anime distorter. What? I don't know what the hell that means. But, alright then. You know what? Fessing up and tell the truth. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too. But I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotion breakthrough gives you a pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Koji? I honestly think that this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence! You know, the hot side girls in anime who are shy and don't get enough attention, yet they are the ultimate. Oh, I get. God damn it. Lucid, you just fucking get the right ones, don't you? Chicken! What? Yeah, what the fuck? You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. You make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders. Only time will truly tell. Today is the day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. In some jurisdictions, isn't even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here is a simple breakfast that I just whipped up. It's meticulous. Allow me to brag, Koji, because I don't get this enough. You mean, you know, go ahead and brag, you sons of bitch. As I'm looking at fucking chicken and biscuit. Nugget, biscuit, nugget and a biscuit. Nugget, biscuit, nugget and a biscuit. Dripper and some mashed potatoes. Biscuit, nugget and a biscuit. Nugget, biscuit, nugget and a biscuit. And some mashed potatoes. Dripper and some mashed potatoes. Then dip the mashed potato covered nugget biscuit in the barbecue sauce. Come, gimme! You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous! My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Ah, ha, such confidence, such grace! Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? I'm gonna flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out into the window. Richie had been shaking thinking about her. You know, that's a normal reaction whenever you find somebody that you are absolutely infatuated with. Am I right? Most of you who are currently with somebody, i.e. TMNT, maybe? And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Would he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. And the University of Cooking School Academy for only waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you.
Where have you been?
Because
I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something bad had happened to you.
It's okay. I was just...
But now that it turns out that you're fine, I can totally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam.
Love it. The thing is, though, what have I done to deserve this? Hello? Lucid, I don't know how many times we've been able to fucking tell you that you actually deserve good things to come to you whenever you try to do good things for other people. And yeah, some shit that you have gone over your entire life was fucking shitty. But you know what? This is a fucking positive for you. This is something that you needed, something that you desperately deserved. And only because of how you've been going through life thinking that you believe that you're shit when you are not. When you have people who love you, and now you have somebody who definitely fucking finds you infatuating. So there you go, you deserve it, you son of a bitch. Anyway. Sure, but...
You would not believe to me what happened to school yesterday. I went on a date!
I think I can believe that.
Since I'd been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his... See, what? The computer went skydiving? A robot went skydiving. But things quickly spiraled out of control.
Did you just say skydiving? Yeah, see? Skydiving as if that's a typical first date to go on while the talking pressure cooker?
Now I'm not really sure where we stand.
You don't give Miria time to tell her whole story. However, bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. Like Koji, I could see myself having a family with it. Well, that is fucking perfect. That is what you should be able to fucking think about, my dude, my friend. No, I guess I'm gonna be selfish and talk about my own story. When look at her, she's actually fucking devastated. This is fucking bullshit. You should be able to console your friend. Console your friend! And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him.
You what?
Nothing happened, but the emotional connection, wowzers. That's great. Again, why am I being a dick to people? Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the crowd. In the crowd! Big Titty McGee and fucking muscles for fucking leather. Why do you have an eyeliner like that? And what are you trying to be? Some sort of knockoff of... Hold on. Street Fighter Ryu. With a fucking pompadour that's trying to make Joestar look like that he's the... Well, he is the straightest man alive. You can tell from the distance that they're picking on Pop. Why are you picking on Pop? As though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop.
What's a swirly? It sounds delicious.
Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away.
I'll have my swirly Sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog. And a treat.
Aww.
Oh, you can get your swirly dip too.
Why don't you pick out somebody your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at the school. There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, Koji, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. You pick on a defenseless little tiny guy who has no clue what the hell is happening. In fact, I think he's like 5, and he's some sort of culinary genius. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince in pain. That's right! I stuck my hand instead of a fucking mixer! What type of idiot was I? That doesn't look like you can go on a cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up. Ever! Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears that things are close to boiling over. Naturally intuitive person. My fucking brain. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Koji, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure that you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food was received. That's a lot of words to say. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Excuse me, Koji. I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself. I don't know why the hell I even fucking spoke to begin with. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Koji. Okay. Oh, God. My brain. Chat, my brain. Zero, lucid, brain. Help me. Mia. Perhaps Pyra. Who knows, even Jade. My brain. Annoyed by Colonel said for like 20 minutes now. Yeah? No, you've been crying in happiness thinking about her. Wow. That's actually really good. Good for you. I mean, do not hold your heart to the highest caliber against one who is as frail and who is as perfect as you deem. Or who knows? It may be like a fly trap. It could be either let go, or it could be swallowed whole. Basically, a roundabout saying, just be careful, man. I don't want you to be, like, completely... Oh, is the game speaking to me right now? No. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages.
Whoa, what's that book? It looks like bad news.
It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. No, you're joking.
A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful?
Like, oh my god, I can't deal with it. You're now acting like a little girl. Listen. Like, oh my god, 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 oh my god. She's just so perfect. I'm all... Anyway, I can't help but be able to be a little bit picking on you. Anyway. I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open a book... You open to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page. I could use a spell here that it says it will erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. That is way drastic. Can't you do something else, like anything else not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Why the fuck would I do that? Wait, that means I'm gonna be able to restart the entire game all over again, aren't I? What sort of idiot would be able to fucking go with that? You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. It's not even a sexual thing though, it's like pure love. Yeah, I know it's pure love. I understand there, bud. I'm just letting you know. Pretty fucking funny how you're acting like a girl about this. But no, note, it is actually, I'm not making fun of you. I'm very proud of you, and very happy for you. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know, I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up as he begins to breathe quickly. You must be hungry. Give him all homework. Why would you give him homework? Not to be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. Why would you want to give him homework? That's stupid. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on a cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs out the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Coach, so help me God, I will fucking body slam you over her minefield if you ever Well, excuse me there, princess. Terrence! I told you never to come back here, Terrence! I will destroy you, Terrence! Sprinkles is balking ferociously, drooling flying off of his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? Better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again! After Sprinkles is satisfied, I will shove a fucking tank explosion barrel up your ass. After Sprinkles is satisfied with that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professorial tone. Ahem. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Koji, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. What? You see, but before he could go on any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. What?! Told you to save it after class. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing. But you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language from mechanical noises. Wait, what? Like, I will make you look like the monster from Goonies. Hey, you guys! I would fucking love to be... No, his name wasn't Lurch. What the hell was his name? He wasn't a monster. He was just a deformed guy. I'm gonna look like Kid Jason for Friday. Then I would have an excuse to be able to fucking go on a killing spree. That would be fucking glorious. Anyway. But no, you had to show off your cool kid friends, Jeff and Joan. J&J forever. Watch us from a triangle in midair as we descend. What? Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date. Beep. Well, then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain, or
off a cliff for all I care.
No. Flame begins to shudder. Steam pours out in the gaps of in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. That would make it look like a fucking cereal mascot on a cat. Ketamine, that's what he meant. Cereal mascot. Ketamine. I don't know how that works.
No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank.
Wow. Clank burps out a... what the... Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker, considering that he himself has wheels, not feet. It's not entirely clear where it came from. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend that they didn't see the entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. Count Ketula? I have never heard of such a thing. I remember the Count Chocula. I fucking love Count Chocula. He's fucking total awesome. But I think I would actually go with Frankenberry.
But we mustn't get distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam! I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena.
Before you can think about your cunning competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in the need of a pet talk.
Hey, Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor.
Why would you waste hot cocoa?
How could he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone?
I'll make your bunny look like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Then I will be able to commit canon reparation. And that would be the greatest joy of my entire life. As I eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Your tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise right through the final test and hit Carpool Lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way.
You're not going to saddle up on Curtis Sam's stallion and ride off into the sunset without me?
Of course not. Well, maybe sort of. But I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ration bag enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks.
I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup.
Ooh, soup. Wait a minute. Sudden flashbacks suddenly occur. Must play video. The original video. I'm not talking no fucking cheap ass shit neither. I'm talking the real thing. All because it was fucking
Hello?
brought up.
Hey, what's up? I need your help. Can you come here? I can't. I'm buying clothes. All right, well, hurry up and come over here. I can't find them. What do you mean you can't find them? I can't find them. There's only soup. What do you mean there's only soup? It means there's only soup. Well, then get out of the soup aisle! All right, you don't have to shout at me. There's more soup! What do you mean there's more soup? There's just more soup! Go into the next aisle! There's still soup! Where are you right now? I'm at soup! What do you mean you're at soup? I mean I'm at soup! What store are you in? I'm at the soup store! Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Fuck you!
Code Man was such a beautiful fucking treasure. And I'll forever love it always. Anyway. And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. What? While you were pep talking to Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge, a test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off of Van Van, the supposed man-man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on, Koji's famous chicken pot pie. I'm making a pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second to nature to you. You're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven, but as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Koji, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. Of course it can smell a chicken goddamn pot pie! That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie. Yep! With an all butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No, I could smell that it was made from a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth! Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. I'm sorry, what? There are no rules. That is, except cook with everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that you'll now push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van Van and Ashley are prepping wildly to elaborate dishes for their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has a giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go. She's prepared to go big, going small. My brain could not fathom that sentence. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve something perfect. His original recipe, trademark, fried chicken. The intestine of the room starts at full 10 out of 10 with frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Why would you say a move? What? What's a move? How do you I'm casting pinch of oregano and dashing hints of cinnamon. You know what? I think I can get it now. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Hey, Gwash. That kind of sounds a little bit more like a fucking apart to me. Anyway, I've not remembered being this happy in like forever. Well, I'm glad. That's actually really fucking great there, Lucid. Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty bitty pot of broth. Best friend, bastard blaster! Well, that's bad. That's pretty bad. Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Why a sea urchin? Let's rock and roid. Ashley scoops up her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Hello! You remember when our old Zelda cartoon when there's like, excuse me, princess? Yeah, that's pretty much what I just have to say.
Shallow personality spatula.
What? Fuck! 5-dial pressure point checking cooking technique. Oh shit, I can speak his language! Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English?
It's the singularity, as was foretold.
What? Oh, I forgot yeah. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all! Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out of the back door into the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? What an evil look about her. You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even it's almost certainly evil magic? What do you think? Should I cast a godforsaken spell, or should I just do it the hard way? I just saw a trailer to Super Mario Bros. Super Show. I'm binging for it. Oh. Neat. But question. Should I cast a godforsaken spell, or should I do it the hard way? Do it Sanders' way. My loins take over. I'll let my loins take over. There's the fucking answer! Finally! I've been asking questions this entire time, and my fucking internet had not bogged out on me once this entire stream, and now that I said that, it's probably gonna fucking bog out on me. That's only one answer. I'm looking for at least 2 more. You lovely bunch of degenerates. Oh my god. Where even am I on this fucking storyline? This is the last chapter, isn't it? Oy vey. Dude Mario. What do you mean, Dude Mario? He doesn't cast spells. Unless he eats a fucking shroom. Or a fire flower. I don't think I have any of those here. I currently have just a book. Book of Mirrors. Swinging your arms from side to side. I guess that's doing it the hard way. You need magic when you've got passion! I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. Why would you wink at me? I believe in you, Koji. Why would you do that? Miriam notices too.
And I've always believed in you, Koji, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever.
Yeah, you are, you adorable, adorable lady. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station, cheering for you. Why are you at my station? Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking?
A tiny food, shortcut time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you.
Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. Nah!
It's the secret ingredient.
However, she doesn't know that you lied and the secret ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she get an eye of newt from? Boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes.
It is I, Steve, the sports monster.
I thought your name was... Wait, Steve? What happened to Borko? Yeah! You're not here to battle me, are you?
The sport monsters are many. I think Borko has the day off, but you have to conserve Steve, and I hate the battle. So I say that you are doing pretty alright. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition? I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I mean, I don't care. I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve, the sport monster, notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see that what you're up to. Press across some magical items and accidentally summon me, huh? Yeah, I guess you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing me some fresh noodles and a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be on a top chef. Actually, when I was just a little sport pup, back in the old country. What the hell is the old country? You can spill Spork Puncher, wind it up and tell very long and involves a story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school that I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class. And when I woke up, I tossed a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck! Having suffered through a huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. Why the hell would I not summon the deep, dark power from beneath my very fucking carapace? I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as the culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. Wait, hold on a minute. That's my hair! Just looking at myself, yeah! That's pretty much what my hair is like, is mac and cheese is golden. Oh my god. Oh no, now I can't fucking stop thinking about it. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for stepping out of the fucking game. Yes, Koji, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. It wouldn't be a chef's skill. I did it again. I clicked onto something else this time. That's great. Hold on. There we go. Cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. What? Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would probably be super useful because while you are powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked and the oven can't be served. And it can't be served. But don't worry, dear Koji. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. Thanks. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. And you've managed to make it. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. Wait, there was no rules. It was just fucking cook. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, well, that was not the voice I gave. Time's up, students. But the time expired. It's a moment everyone has been waiting for. It's a moment that everyone's been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop, clink. From off-screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. I'm flying!
It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there.
Miriam, what you buying?
Inside of the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants.
Pop, get down from there right now! Let me guess, did Van Van have something to do with this?
Oh, wait, hold on. That's fucking godforsaken me. Let me guess. Did Van Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse?
I thought a wedgie was a salad. It looks like that Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing that he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. Your kids and your pranks, I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it is not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks. Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to?
You wait to hear a signature whir, beep, or any other onomatopoeia, but there are none.
Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. It leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it's been a long semester.
Wow. 3 whole days long. Culinary school is mighty short, isn't it?
But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles and savory soup.
That is the smallest fucking portion of udon noodles I've ever fucking seen. And it looks like that's green tea. Are those tiny chopsticks? What the piss?
My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny narutamaki? I spy a float in this itsy bitsy bowl. Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name.
That is actually very fucking adorable.
Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves I picked myself.
Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink tongue dip into the bowl.
Sublime! Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I've even had a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll just enjoy it all by myself.
And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much, it was less than a thimble's worth of soup.
Hey, Plush, rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours.
Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a big hug.
Thank you, Koji, for helping me believe in myself. Van, you're up. Now describe your dish.
I've made. That is horrifying. Uni over smooth egg custard in an axe-hewn urchin shell, topped with caviar.
Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a different color, some type, what? Hold on. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second different colored type of urchin?
Yes, Sprinkles.
A bit much, don't you think?
That's exactly what I did. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in and sniffs at the uni, but he can't get his nose close on the account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around.
Woof woof!
Please be gentle with my cuisine! Finally, Sprinkle goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded.
Youch, my tongue!
Pressure appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting.
I can't eat this. I keep poking around my tongue. Disqualified.
A stunning turn of events! Who would have thought that serving a food bowl in a bowl made of needles could make it so difficult to eat? Huh. Dejected Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour! Don't discount simplicity. Don't discount simplicity. Oh, hold on a minute. I started going into the fucking monster. This is the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know, yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk, get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom, Turkish delight, and a light rose water syrup, topped with French meringue, and connected by a sugar glass. That is overly fucking. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it anyway. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. You don't eat the food at a cooking school? Got toast in your ears or something, Koji? I told you it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say that it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating School for the Hungry. Ah, I suppose you could smell it if you're absolutely insistent, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled to trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you've heard of me either. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders are the final cooks. Step up together. 2 chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. Oh my Jesus. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh. I don't have a good feeling about this. Somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll play. Drum roll? Drum roll. LOL! Tra-la-la-la-la! Anyway, drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing, and completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes in the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into a different dimension. You in? Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that even Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your magnetic cheese bowl, yes. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There are supposed to be more battles, but come on! How could they be better than this one? Now that the school quote-unquote year is complete and everyone has graduated. Wait, everybody graduated? The students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as a site of a school's graduation dance. I never had a graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die. CJ Dog is in the house! Ow, ow, ow! You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says that you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Wow, that is fucking meaty. Jesus Christ. Not much going on there, is there? Anyway, Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together, there's a spook monster. He has totally metal out. Everyone, the spook monster is no more. From here on out, I prefer that everyone refers to me by my new name, the Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone was too wrapped up talking to sport. Sorry, Party Monster. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected, the student walks off. Why are we such a dick to this guy? Who is this guy? What is his name? Who are you? Who are you? Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop! What? He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for a good reason. Walking to the carpet, you see perched atop of his dirty chef's hat a crown. Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete in the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least that we could do for the school's team. Ah, I get it now. And we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the Chancellor of such and such. The music and the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance. Aww. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. Hey, you two? Sweet. I mean, oh, wow, shocking. Oh my god. What? What? I actually feel like I knew this the whole time. Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I've just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't time for me to devote my life to figure out who you are, Clank. You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear that she has managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Wait. Is Clank a Dalek? Best not to be able to try to think of that much further. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives with fucking goddamn cherry blossoms and more. Howdy, classmates. What the hell are you wearing? Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it is not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time it is a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. Me. No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. I was actually kind of preparing for the end too, because I was actually expecting credits and be able to fucking go on this whole spiel about what fucking type of game is this? Colonel Sanders? Yes, Koji. I couldn't help but wonder, was our final exam team up purely an act of strategy, carried by two cunning chefs, or was it something more? I'm afraid I can't answer that question directly. Instead, I'd like to ask you a question of my own. May I have this do-si-do? Fucking thank you for following.
Watering_my_carpet is now following.
Thank you for following Watering My Carpet. I hope that you have a wonderful day. It's my mind. It's currently going into disarray. Who is this man? How is this man? Just why is this man? Colonel Sanders extends his hand to you. You feel a surge of energy pump off the tips of his fingers. His hand, the hand of a master chef, so dedicated to the craft of fine cookery, so tender yet refined, so milky smooth, fingers like finely battered drumsticks, turned in flour, soaked in buttermilk, and dusted with exotic spices. Why is this a fucking way to discuss how somebody's fucking fingers are? But they do not reach for tongs, or knife, or even a spork. Tonight they reach for you. And though our feet may tire of dancing, I believe that this is just the beginning of our steps together. Colonel Sanders, I thank you for following again, Watering My Carpet. Will you not only join me on the dance floor, but in the kitchen as my co-chef and partner in both business and in life? Are you marrying me? You gasp. Could it be? Is he really saying me and you together? Ever since I met you, my dream has changed. It's not enough to simply open the world's greatest chain of fried chicken restaurants. No. Even then, my life would be incomplete without you by my side. So what do you say, partner? I say, I love you, Colonel Sanders. Hey! Title of my fucking godforsaken game! Oh! The for real end? Well, that was a life-changing 3 days. Yes, a total of 3 days go by. Overwhelmed by everything that just happened between you and Colonel Sanders, you step outside to get some air. The quad is dark, quiet, too quiet. You start to smell something salty, potatoey, gravy. Just then, Spork Monster appears. Hi, Cozy. I had some pretty sweet dance moves back there. Why, thank you. You weren't too shabby yourself. That moonwalk you did was pretty cool. Even though I would like to see how the fuck you did it with sporks for fucking feet. Oh, you noticed? I'm so embarrassed. Anyways, I have something to ask you. You see, life as a potato-like creature is difficult. I have no place to call home other than people's nightmares. Oh, I had no idea. Even though I probably could have any sort of idea. I was wondering if I might be able to go home with you permanently. I'll run out and get the paper in the morning and everything. What do you say? This poor, defenseless, poor, godforsaken creature. I mean, I have the grimoire. I could potentially turn him back, so why the fuck not? He's a golden retriever, my hero. I will forever be your dead. The end. Seriously though, it really is this time. But hey! Tail string! Ah! Not again! Oh god! What? Oh god. That was the end. Oh god. If you by any chance have any other type of dating sims or any other crazy fucking games that you want me to try to play, I will try to play it the best of my fucking ability. But by god, this fucking game has gotten me through so many circles. My questions are why, how, what, where, and sometimes just That's right. That's one of my questions. Don't question it. I love you, Colonel Sanders. And I love your chicken. Give me more. And I was actually kind of halfway tempted to be able to try to go the friend route the entire time, not gonna lie. But you know what? The name of the game is I love you, Colonel Sanders. So did you guys have a good ride? Before I end the stream with a potential, raid on Pyra's party. Hold up. Yeah, she's currently still playing. Because I've been playing for about 2 hours now. 2 hours and 8 minutes to be exact. Well, 8 minutes and about to be 9 minutes actually. And for those of you who actually came in and helped me out for a whole bunch, I'm actually really grateful for it. Thank you again, watering my carpet, for actually following me. You are actually getting me a step closer to my fucking goal. And hopefully, I will be able to start doing a lot more stuff other than just doing some crazy ass fucking games. Where's my. There it is. Just gotta exit the game. Yeah, there we go. I feel better now. My entire head is just currently just going through all sorts of fucking emotions. Anyway, oh, so how are you all today? I hope that you guys enjoyed the stream, and I really hope that you guys can be able to continue watching with me and help me grow. As I'm certain that if you guys help me grow in turn, I will make sure that you all will be able to grow. Just note that we all can be able to actually become great people as long as we try hard enough to do so. Always, always never forget about your dreams and passions. I'm pretty certain at least that's the lesson in this game that I would like to be able to take away from, and at least Colonel Sanders himself. Because a lot of that stuff does indeed actually happen. He kind of failed as a lawyer, failed as being able to be a farmhand, and had to go through all these things, submit to so much trauma after watching his own friend and partner get shot, only to die later. And soon, after all those failures, at the age of 40, he decided to try to get and started on his own chain of restaurants, KFC. So, if that's actually any sort of indication that it's never too late to be able to get started on your dreams, I don't know what it will. And he actually became a multi-billion-dollar name across the entire world by the age of fucking 60. So yeah, Colonel Sanders can do it. You can do it too. I love you. You lovely sons of bitches. All you lovely degenerates. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start rating Pyra with all of you by my side. I love you just as much as I love KFC, which is actually a lot because I like KFC. KFC's great. What was I doing again? Oh, yeah. So, if you guys have any sort of things that you want me to play sometime, I would love to be able to play it. If I have, by any chance, the emulator for it or the money to be able to do so. I have a shit ton of games that I can be able to play. I still need to be able to finish up Pyro's Reignited Trilogy, but of course, granted, since this week was entirely Valentine's week, I figured that it would be much more better suited if I was actually playing a Valentine's-ish type of game, and also spending time with Pyra on her Valentine's Day, which was Monday. And Tuesday, I wound up playing Colonel Sanders. And Wednesday, I wound up not being able to do jack shit, which I should have tried to do something, but then again, my internet was actually piss poor. But you know what? Shit happens. But I am glad that my stream was actually going pretty well. and that you all were able to stick around. Bye for now. And just always know, I'm always watching, you degenerates. Oh my god. Oh yeah.
In a warrior form. Oh. Hi, Koji. Oh, Koji Raid. Koji Kumas. Hi. Hello. Thank you for the 5 a day. And your insanity earlier, Koji.